Welcome, and thank you for joining me on a thrilling exploration into the hidden world of nature's most cunning and patient hunters. In the great unending drama of survival, the contest between predator and prey is one of the most compelling. While some pursue their quarry with speed and stamina, others have mastered a far more subtle art, the ambush. Today we delve into the realm of stealth in action, a world where stillness is a weapon, and surprise is the ultimate advantage. These masters of concealment lie in wait, sometimes for hours, sometimes for days, for that single, perfect moment to strike. This journey will take us across continents and into the deepest oceans, revealing creatures that have perfected the element of surprise to a breathtaking degree. We will see how camouflage, mimicry, sheer, unwavering patience become the tools of a successful hunt. Each predator we encounter has a unique strategy, a specialized technique honed over millions of years of evolution, designed to outwit the senses of their unsuspecting victims. It is a game of high stakes, where a single mistake can mean the difference between a meal and starvation. So, prepare yourselves for an intimate look at the natural world's most sophisticated assassins. Get ready to witness 12 jaw-dropping hunting strategies that prove patience and surprise are nature's deadliest weapons. From the murky riverbanks to the vibrant coral reefs, and from the dense jungle canopy to the desolate, frozen peaks, we are about to uncover the secrets of the masters of stealth. Let our adventure begin. Our first encounter takes us to the murky, sun-drenched waterways of northern Australia and Southeast Asia, the domain of a true prehistoric titan, the saltwater crocodile. Here, survival is dictated by ancient rules. This creature is the undisputed king, a master of inactivity, an artist of the still hunt. For hours, even days, it can remain almost entirely submerged, only its eyes breaking the surface, only its nostrils breaking the surface. It appears as nothing more than a drifting log, a harmless piece of river debris, a deception perfected over millions of years. A wallaby, driven by thirst, cautiously approaches the water's edge. The wallaby lowers its head to drink, its guard momentarily down. In a fraction of a second, the river explodes. The log erupts into a terrifying spectacle of teeth and muscle as it surges. With a force that seems to defy physics, the crocodile launches itself from the water, its powerful jaws clamping down with immense pressure. It is a brutal final lesson in why, in these ancient waters, one must always fear the patient hunter. From the colossal power of the crocodile, we now shrink our focus to the world of the small, a realm no less dangerous. Here, among the leaves and flowers of a garden, lives a predator that seems almost alien in its design, the praying mantis. Its common name comes from its prominent front legs, bent and held together at an angle that suggests devotion. But this pious posture is a ruse. These are not hands in prayer, but lethal raptorial claws, armed with rows of sharp spines ready to snap shut like a vice. Camouflage is its first and greatest weapon. A green leaf, a dry twig, a vibrant flower petal, the mantis can blend seamlessly into its surroundings. It remains utterly motionless, a living statue, its large compound eyes scanning its world for the slightest movement. It can rotate its triangular head a full 180 degrees, an unnerving ability that allows it to survey its domain without ever betraying its own position. It is the epitome of patience, waiting for an unsuspecting insect, a fly, a bee, a grasshopper, to wander into its kill zone. The mantis makes no sound, gives no warning. When a fly finally lands within range, the mantis's attack is almost too fast for the human eye to follow. In less than a 20th of a second, those prayerful arms lash out. The spines impale the victim, holding it fast as the mantis begins its meal, often while the prey is still alive. It is a chillingly efficient display of predatory precision. We now venture beneath the surface, into the soil itself, to uncover a hunter that has mastered subterranean warfare. This is the world of the trapdoor spider. It is an arachnid engineer, a secretive predator that rarely sees the light of day. Its life revolves around one construction, a silk-lined burrow sealed with a perfectly camouflaged lid. This door is made of soil, vegetation, silk, a masterpiece of deception invisible to the outside world. From its dark, silent chamber, the spider waits. It is not passive. It is an active listener. Legs on the silk-lined wall, legs on the underside of the door, feeling the faintest vibrations from above. The footsteps of an ant, the scurrying of a beetle, the clumsy blunder of a cricket are transmitted through the ground into its hidden lair. These vibrations are a dinner bell, alerting the spider to a potential meal just inches away. When an unsuspecting insect wanders over the concealed door, the spider's reaction is instantaneous. The trapdoor flies open, the spider lunges out, fangs forward. It seizes the victim in a flash, injecting it with venom before dragging it back into the darkness of the burrow. The door slams shut, leaving no trace. The surface is once again still, hiding the secret of the patient, deadly hunter beneath the earth. We return to the wide open spaces, to the grasslands of Africa, to the forests of Asia, to witness one of the most iconic and elusive ambush predators, the leopard. It is a creature of breathtaking beauty and silent lethality. Its rosette-covered coat is not just for show, a vital tool of its trade, providing exquisite camouflage that lets it melt into dappled light. Unlike the cheetah's explosive speed, the leopard relies on stealth, patience, and immense power. A master stalker. The hunt begins with an almost supernatural quietness. Body kept low to the ground, using every blade of grass, every bush, every shadow, each foot placed with deliberate care, avoiding snapped twigs and rustling leaves. Movements fluid, a silent golden ghost through the landscape. It can spend hours inching toward its target, an impala, a warthog, or another medium-sized animal. The final approach, a tense crawl to striking range. Just a few yards away, coiled like a spring, the leopard explodes from cover. A few rapid, powerful bounds close the gap. It launches, aiming for neck or throat, a suffocating, bone-crushing bite. Then the incredible feat, dragging its often heavier kill high into the branches of a tree. This keeps scavengers like hyenas at bay, ensuring the reward of a patient, silent hunt is its alone. Let us now journey to the slow-moving, muddy rivers and swamps of the southeastern United States. Here, in the murky depths, lives a creature that looks as though it has crawled directly out of the age of dinosaurs, the alligator snapping turtle. This behemoth is the largest freshwater turtle in North America, a heavily armored fortress of a reptile. But its primary hunting tool is not its powerful, beak-like jaw, nor its formidable size. It is a marvel of deceptive evolution, a tiny, fleshy appendage inside its mouth. The turtle finds a suitable spot on the riverbed and settles in, becoming one with the mud and detritus. It can remain motionless for hours, its algae-covered shell making it look like a submerged rock. Then, it opens its immense jaws, revealing a dark cavern. The turtle's tongue is equipped with a bright red, worm-like lure which it wiggles and writhes. To any passing fish, this appears to be a tasty, easy meal. A curious fish, perhaps a sunfish, a bass. It cautiously approaches the rock, its attention fixed solely on the wriggling morsel. In that instant, the turtle's trap springs. With a speed that belies its sluggish appearance, its jaws snap shut with incredible force. The water implodes as the trap is sprung, and the fish vanishes. The turtle has secured its meal without moving a single inch from its hiding place. High above the forest floor, in the dense canopies of New Guinea, Indonesia, northern Australia, another patient hunter lies in wait. The green tree python is a living jewel, its vibrant emerald scales providing perfect camouflage. Unlike ground-roaming predators, this snake lives in the trees, branches, leaves. Its strategy, vertical ambush. By day, coiled neatly over a branch, head in the center of its loops. As dusk falls, it becomes an active hunter. It finds a strategic branch, overhanging a pathway used by small mammals, or a perch frequented by birds. It adopts a hunting posture, draping coils over the branch, tail dangling the last few inches below. Tail anchored for leverage, launches head and front downwards, launches sideways, mouth agape, long curved teeth bared. Masterful arboreal hunting, patience and position are everything. We descend now beneath the waves to the sunlit coral reefs and rocky seabeds of the Indo-Pacific. But be careful where you step, for this beautiful world hides the most venomous fish on the planet, a master of camouflage so perfect it is virtually invisible. This is the stonefish. It does not look like a fish at all. Its mottled, warty skin covered in algae and debris allows it to mimic a rock or a piece of coral. When a small fish or shrimp wanders too close, the stonefish executes one of the fastest strikes in the animal kingdom. In as little as 15 milliseconds, the prey is gone before it even registers the attack. In the leaf litter and sandy soils of Australia, a different kind of serpent perfects the art of the ambush. This is the death adder. Unlike most snakes that actively hunt for their food, the death adder is a specialist in sedentary predation. It has a stout viper-like body and a broad triangular head, but its most remarkable feature is at the other end, its tail. The tip is thin, brightly colored, and ends in a soft spine. The Death Adder's first task is to disappear. It will wriggle its body into loose soil or leaf litter, burying itself until only its head and the very tip of its tail are exposed. Once concealed, it begins its patient deception. It holds its body perfectly still, but its tail comes alive. It twitches and curls the grub-like tip, wiggling it back and forth, imitating a struggling worm. As the prey strikes at the tail, the Death Adder explodes from its hiding place. It delivers one of the fastest strikes of any snake in the world, injecting a potent neurotoxin. We now plunge into a world of eternal night, the deep sea. Here, in the crushing pressure and absolute blackness of the abyss, lives a predator that has evolved a truly fantastical hunting method. This is the anglerfish, a creature of nightmare beauty. Protruding from its head is a modified dorsal fin spine, a long filament. At the tip is a fleshy growth, the esca, which glows. This is not the fish's own light. The glow is produced by millions of symbiotic bacteria living within the lure. The anglerfish can control this light, pulsing it on and off, wiggling the lure to make it dance and dart in the darkness. To the other inhabitants, this hypnotic, bobbing light is an irresistible beacon. As the prey gets close enough to investigate the light, the anglerfish's jaws snap shut with terrifying speed. In the crushing blackness of the deep sea, it is a hunt guided not by sight or sound, but by a single treacherous light. We ascend now to the roof of the world, to the desolate, windswept mountains of Central and South Asia. This is one of the harshest environments on Earth, home to a predator of almost mythical status, the snow leopard, often called the gray ghost of the mountains. Its thick, smoky gray coat, patterned with dark rosettes, provides the perfect camouflage against the stark rocks and snow, making it incredibly difficult to spot. The snow leopard's hunt is a masterclass in using terrain to its advantage. To catch them, the leopard cannot rely on a simple chase. Instead, it uses the cliffs, ridges, rocky outcrops to stalk its prey from above. When a sheep strays from the herd or passes directly below its hiding place, the snow leopard launches its attack. It can leap extraordinary distances, bounding down the steep, treacherous slopes with astonishing agility. The attack is a sudden, shocking ambush from the sky, a gray phantom materializing from the rocks to claim its hard-earned meal in this unforgiving landscape. Let us return to the vibrant rainforests of Southeast Asia, where deception reaches its most beautiful and artistic form. This is the orchid mantis. At a glance, it is indistinguishable from a flower. Its body is a startling mix of white and pink, and its legs are flattened into lobe-like structures that look exactly like petals. It doesn't hide amongst the flowers, it becomes one. This is not just camouflage to avoid being eaten, this is aggressive mimicry, a trap of exquisite design. In that instant, the beautiful bloom reveals its true nature. With the same blinding speed as its greener cousins, the mantis strikes, seizing the duped pollinator. For our final predator, we travel to the cold, nutrient-rich waters of South Africa, Australia, California. This is the hunting ground of the ocean's apex predator, the great white shark. Often portrayed as a relentless pursuer, the great white is actually a highly strategic ambush hunter. Its strategy is one of deep stealth and explosive vertical power. The ultimate ambush, a final, breathtaking example of how stealth and surprise reign supreme in the world of predators.